This is Miss Stormy, Youth Librarian with the Corpus Christi Public Libraries. Today for our virtual craft time, I will be sharing how to make this bunch of grapes from construction paper. This is a simple craft that requires just a few supplies and will be good for children ages 6 and up as we work on our fine motor skills and also bring some texture into our arts and crafts. What you will need for this craft is several sheets of construction paper. You will need a background sheet of construction paper. You'll also need some brown paper and green paper for the stem and leaves. And as you can see, you won't need very much, so scrap paper is completely fine. And you will also want some paper for your grapes. I will be doing mine as purple grapes, but you could also do green as well. You will also need glue or a glue stick and scissors and something to draw with. And you may also want something to make your circles so they are all the same size. So I just have a bottle cap here that I will be using. So our first step is going to be to start making our stem and leaves. So I am just going to take my background paper here and I'm going to cut out some strips of my brown scrap paper. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I am going to put my thicker one as the main stem, and then cut this one in half, and my grapes will be going to this. My next step is going to be to draw some leaves and add them to my branches. You can add as many as you like, but I'm just going to add a couple to the end here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut these leaves out. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these leaves down to the end. And now I'm ready to start working on the circles for my grapes. So you probably will need to use a full sheet of paper. It does take several circles to make our bunch of grapes. So I'm just going to take my bottle cap and trace out as many circles as I can. And once I have all my circles, I can go ahead and start cutting them out. And once I am done cutting all those out, I have my circles that I can start making my grapes from. So the way to make these grapes, as you can see, they kind of almost stand up. We're gonna go through, we're gonna take our circles, we're gonna cut them not all the way through, we just wanna cut out to about halfway through the circle, and then we're just gonna fold and glue together. When I do that, it kind of pops up and it makes it more 3D. All right, once I have a stack of my circles, I'm gonna go ahead and start making my bunch of grapes. Depending on how big it gets, I might need to make some more, but that's okay. I'm gonna start with what I have. So you can always do the same, make about 10, start making a bunch, and then see what you have. So the easiest way to make is to put your glue down where you want your groups of your paper grapes to go. So to start with, I'm gonna make a smaller row on top, because if you think of a bunch of grapes, it tends to start out smaller at the top, get rounder in the middle, and then smaller on the end. So for my stem, I'm just gonna draw a line with my glue and start putting some of my paper grapes down. And I'm going to go on to the next line, make it a little longer. And I can already tell I will need some more grapes, so I'm going to go ahead and make those now. And then I'll start to get smaller again. All right, so there is my bunch of grapes. So I hope if you followed along, you enjoyed this craft. If you made one of your own, please share with us. We would love to see it. You can share with us on our Facebook page at Corpus Christi Public Libraries. Also, please visit our YouTube page at Corpus Christi Public Libraries for all our virtual programs, including past virtual craft times. If you would like to look at our digital resources or see what we have available by searching our online catalog, you can do that at our website at cctexas.com/library. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.